I want to share something very quickly with you, something that gets me very excited. I've been working on this achievement experience system, some kind of gamification on our Spatie website, and I've been doing some live streams about that. And I wanted to share something about event-driven design that I find really awesome. Let me quickly show you a very simple diagram. When a pull request of a user gets merged, they'll be rewarded some experience points, and sometimes an achievement gets unlocked. And an achievement is something like a badge or a certificate, stuff like that. And this kind of process, we tend to think very linearly about that. And we often end up with some kind of overcoupling class that manages the process from start to end. And usually those classes grow very large and complex over time. And what's so awesome about event sourcing is that it removes these hard-coded lines here, because awarding XP and unlocking achievements, they are equally important subsystems of our process, and they're not directly dependent on each other. So they can in fact be thought of as separate little systems without any dependencies between them, but also without having to micromanage the process flow from start to end. And with event-driven design, this pull request merged event will simply be dispatched to those separate systems, and this allows for much more flexibility and much less tightly coupled code. Let me quickly show you some examples here. I've been working on this code for a while now, and you can check it out on GitHub as well. I've got a few reactors here, and all of these reactors or process managers, whatever you want to call them, these are little systems on their own. There's, for example, a system that decides about whether experience events should result in achievements. As you can see here, these are a few lines of code, but only focused on one particular use case. The same goes for pull request achievements, or maybe pull request experience. There are all these little classes, very independent of each other, that communicate via events. And it's a way of indirect programming, but it's also a very powerful and flexible way to model your code. I've just written a blog post about all of this with some more examples and explanation in detail, so definitely go check that out.